Welcome back to another episode of NRL Unpopular Opinions. I'm Ryan Cook, and boy, it's good to be here in Vegas. Beautiful Bris Vegas. Bowen Hills, more specifically.
Bris Vegas.
Close your eyes and imagine, boys, where you can hear the bright light.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Like, I do the same crap that I would do in Vegas, I do here in Brisbane anyway.
Yeah, I can lose $200 on the pokies just around the corner. I don't fly across the country.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Flipping. My bad. There's my one for the show.
Freaking.
And
Sorry.
I see rugby league people here all the time as well. Why would we go right now?
Exactly.
When you can't have fun anyway because everyone knows you. It's silly. It's nonsense.
Well,
So I hope you have a terrible time. No.
Well, Fogg's experiences that on a daily here in Brisbane. He's recognised all over the show.
Oh man, I can't bloody do my groceries without getting harassed.
Can we talk about what you're wearing today? What is that?
He's colour coordinated,
This
isn't he?
is title fight.
Anyway, let's get on with the show. It's been thanks
did
for
you
explaining that.
Some subtle bullying to start out.
sorry.
with.
I love you, folks.
How good. How was the weekend, fellas?
I kind of wanted to know the story behind the shirt, but also
It'll have to
that
wait
bit
till
was too funny. I don't want to know.
It'll have to wait till after the show. Weekend was great. I went to the Toowoomba.
Again?
Yeah, I went again to Toowoomba.
Frequent flyer up there.
Oh, if only we could fly up there. I'm sick of driving.
It's a big hill. It's a big
It
hill.
is a big hill. No, doing some coach ed out there, and it was amazing. Was come back and did some Panther Cubs with my young fella who will play OzTag this year. Well, sorry, Rugby League Tag. League Tag, they
What's
call
the
it.
difference?
Have they changed it?
Nothing. I don't think we can call it OzTag because they have rights to that name. Yeah. So I think that's it. But yeah, Jaya will be jumping into League Tag this year, which is pretty fun. It's enjoyable. We taught some of the kids about that on Sunday. But that was my weekend. All about coaching for me.
Is he camping out on the wing like you and
I don't know.
from the hard work?
The way we had to explain it to him is, he's like, what do I do? I was like, well, you know how you like being chased at school? It's basically the same thing. You just carry a footy and you run away from kids. So he was really excited about that. Catching kids as well, he's really excited. So we'll see. Fogs, we have not yet to find out where he'll play on the rugby league field.
Very
We
nice.
find out this Sunday is his first
It's
game.
exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool.
Okay, very good. Anyone else got anything they want to weigh in with from the weekend, or do we want to crack on?
Well, South Sydney 2-0 to start the year. So
Oh,
it's
here he
good to
is.
be back, boys.
Book your tickets now.
You want to talk some footy? I'm happy to break down either of those two games.
Nah,
it's good.
we won't.
It's good. Trials are done. Footy. There's only 2 games this week, but it feels like we're back to normality a little bit. All of our missuses know that, there's footy on
All
this
of our
weekend.
missuses. Whoa, I've only got one. What are you
All
up to?
of our better halves.
Better half. Sorry. Got you.
No, that's we got to hit the books this
on.
weekend.
Round one is
and
here.
really lock in.
It's
so
on.
looking forward.
And team lists are out for all these, for the Vegas round one.
A few little surprises.
Round 0, we should say. Just a little prematurely we jump out of there.
Yep.
But yeah, exciting. And I've seen some of the teams. They look really good.
Well, let's jump straight into that because we've got Ponga back for the Knights, which was a little touch and go over the last few weeks.
And back for my Supercoach team, the Les Smell My Mitchells.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's my team, yeah.
Nice. Did we hold on? We're in a tipping comp as well. Did we all have to name that? Did you name your name in there?
I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah, I haven't got that far
okay.
either. But if we can, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think my name is just the tip. Because I'm tipping, obviously, teams.
Very clever.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Thank you very much.
Wouldn't-
Just popping that in there. The tip, that is. I mean,
Wait.
tipping, that is tipping.
In the app.
Nice.
Let's go. Cleaned up there too. Just quietly. How strong.
all right, let's start with this Knights Cowboys game, 12:15 on Sunday. Ponga back. Getting our first real look at the spine. Fletcher Sharp at 6.
Yeah, he's
Dylan
been-
Brown at 7. None of them were trialled together, so it's going to be interesting watch.
Oh, but that's how Newcastle always have been.
exactly right.
So it's going to be interesting to see a spine that's first play together for the first time again. I mean, this probably happened to them 20 times last year. So
If anything,
they're
it'd
used
probably
to
be unsettling for the Knights to know what to expect going into a game at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
It would be, whoa, we've got
we
a
actually have
plan.
a structure?
We've got
What? Oh my God.
This is the first game with the new interchange rules as well, is it? not?
It is, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't find out until right before kickoff, will we? Who's on the bench? Is that how it's...
You get 6.
Yeah, it's named the same way. The
Yeah.
app hasn't.
It's got him. It's got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They haven't updated it. So
Yeah, so they get 6, right? But you only can have...
you can only use 4.
You can only use 4 of them.
Yep.
See, there's a lot of people talking about this. I'm actually a big fan because I'm also a soccer fan.
Yeah.
And
No, you're not.
We are. I am. But they have this exact same thing in the EPL
Yep.
as well. So they carry 6 players on the bench, but they can only
3, I
use
think?
3 or 4 of them. I think they only had 2 interchanges. So that means you can only use 3 in the first one and 2 in the second, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Once you're on as well.
Yeah, once you're on, you can't come back off. Look, the only thing I don't like about the rule is, I think we said it before at the start of the year, the only thing I don't like about it is you won't see players possibly getting extra games. They'll be sitting for a game, say, if your feeder club plays the next day and you travelled away, you can't get there in time. So there's got to be a method to the madness with how the coaches do it. And I believe that, like everything, they'll be teething, but...
they'll have to do some jogging on the sidelines.
Correct.
Eh?
Yeah.
Something
on
like
the
that.
exercise bike.
On the luggiuses.
Just gives you a bit more coverage, doesn't it? Like you can bring a
It
half
does.
just in case, or an extra back, which is not normally something you'd bring with you.
Well, this is a perfect example. Both the Knights and the Cowboys have named a utility at 14 and then 3 forwards.
Yeah.
So in previous years, I mean, the start of last season, almost every other week, an outside back went down, an edge forward was plugged into the centres, and that dude got spotted up 3 times for 3 tries in the first half and the game was over.
Yep.
So now, both, more interestingly, the Cows have got Griffin Neame and John Bateman as 18 and 19. So they've clearly got a plan in terms of maybe shifting. I think Sam McIntyre is the guy they usually move out onto the edge. So Todd Payton hasn't picked a specialist outside back to cover for the example I just gave there, whereas Newcastle have got Fletcher Hunt sitting at 18th. So it's going to be interesting to see
It is
how
going to be
coaches
interesting.
handle
For
it.
all
eh?
you footy nerds out there,
Hello.
I'd say, Oscar,
Do you
like
reckon-
it's going to be interesting to see how they use it.
Are they players on the bench going to maybe get a tap on the shoulder during the week? It's like, hey, we probably won't use you this week, but be ready, or is it just we'll wait and see?
That's,
how
that
the game
sounds,
script
that
plays
conversation you've just said, Fogs, that exact sentence.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I was coaching an open side. Because you'd carry some boys that you know, I'm not sure if you're going to get on. You've got unlimited interchange, but you're just probably not going to use them.
Yeah.
It is going to. It's fascinating, right? Because now not only tactically you've got to worry about how you play on the footy field, but tactically you've got to figure out what you do off your bench. And we hope that those conversations do happen.
Yeah.
And you don't. You've got players that go, all right, I know I'm here for a reason. Only if someone's going down. Does that mean you're death riding one of your teammates? Well,
Yeah, potentially.
A little bit odd.
please, just a small quad, something. Go down so I can get on the footy field. It's an interesting one.
I think in this case, a few of them are getting a free trip to Vegas too. So even if you're not playing, you're quite happy.
Well, there's an extra.
for these
Yeah,
sport teams.
There's an extra 3 reserves gone too. So, I mean, those boys would be.
Yeah,
I would-
Tyson Gamble is licking his lips.
Well, name by name and name by nature.
That's right. It
He
would've
would
been rude
be
to leave him
it'd be rude to leave him out of there.
I get what you're saying though, folks. Like, is a coach just thinking this is my 4-man bench and then these are my 2 backups if something happens,
Yeah.
or are they thinking
Let's
this
just-
is a 6-man bench
Let's
now? Like,
wait and see what happens.
I
yeah.
think as always, the good teams and the good systems will figure it out quicker than those that aren't as good. You imagine like a super niche situation, like let's say you're trying to shift it down your left edge because you like what you're seeing down that side of the field, but your opposition is jamming really, really well, and your left centre is like the Warriors, for example, have Adam Pompey at left centre, strong ball carrier, soft hands, not the best for a centre, right? Let's say Adam keeps getting shut down, but the War's like, we know he can find points there.
Yep.
If I've got a specialist number
that's
18 or
interesting.
19 with quick hands, he doesn't carry the ball as well as Pompey, but it's the 70th minute, the scores are locked
need a
up,
try,
I need a
yeah,
try.
yeah.
I put Taint to a picky on there, he can go bang bang, and suddenly left winger scores.
it's
and the Wires
tactical.
win. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
That's such you can't typically plan for such a specific moment, but now you can. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe that's
well,
it
the
for
other
particular.
interesting part about it is are you already doing that in your reviews defensively as well? Like, and in attack, sorry. So you go, all right, if they do switch these two players, we know that
what's going to happen.
What's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you've got to adapt and overcome.
So that
as on the run.
That
like
defending right wingers.
Yeah,
okay, the quick hands are coming. I'm going for the intercept.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that.
I'm excited for Origin period.
It's going to make Origin
like
so
bringing on like a
good.
healthy Latrell in like the 60th, 70th minute. Like that's going to be a game changer.
You're saying he's going to come off the bench?
Well, maybe. Who knows by that point?
Jeez, Trell.
Hot takes.
Bulldogs, Dragons, 2:30 game, 3:30 Sydney time. Few little nuggets here from Flano with the Dragons team list. No Frizzell. Setu 2 named at winger. That's probably the biggest one. And then we got Matt Burton named for the Dogs as well, who was in doubt this time last week. What do we make of the team list here, fellas?
Yeah, Setu 2 was spoken about. Him and David Farley were the guys Flano was talking about throughout the preseason. Setu played both trials from memory, maybe not 80 minutes in both, but every time he got the ball, something happened around him. That dude is electric. He moves well, but he's strong. He gets an offload away. His support was good. Positioning was good. So I wasn't surprised to see him get picked there. They've got a couple of different... I think it's a nice balance for the Dragons now. Like, we know that they're going to have some different looks through Luciano Leilua and Val on that left edge. And now they've got Daniel Atkinson on the right and a genuine pass target and finisher on the right wing. They can ask a few more questions on both sides of the paddock now. So, yeah, I think it's a good addition for the Dogs.
What are the odds looking at for this game? Just going to have a look. Dragons $3.05.
Not close, yeah.
Okay.
There'll be tries in this one, I reckon. It looks like both these back lines have a few tries in them. Connor Tracy at fullback's glaring me right in the face. I don't know. I just feel like that's...
For what?
I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't watched a lot of Dogs, but I feel like the Dogs might be a decent fullback away from being pretty decent this year. Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Connor Tracy this week. I got a video dropping on the socials looking at the Bulldogs' attack for this game. They've moved Critter over to the left edge this year at left centre, and we saw the sample size was small in terms of it was the second trial game that he played, and then Berto was out injured for half of it as well. So they mixed a few things up, but it was very obvious that when Critter's on that left edge, they're going to use his quick hands as like in a distributing role. They got kick out, whose gravity is just like forcing the 3 and the 2 in defender to just like turn in on him, and then Critter's going quick hands to it'll be Marcelo Montoya out there on the left. I also reckon there's some spaces for Connor Tracy on kick outs inside. They can get Sewer, who loves to plant his feet and shot the half and put hit him on his inside.
Yep.
And that means if Sewer is hitting hard on Berto, and so Sewer's the 4-in defender on the Dragons' right side, and then if the 3-in defender is worried about kick out, there's a space that's going to open up there if Sewer commits, and that's exactly where Connor Tracy spent a lot of time in that second trial, sitting on Viliami kick out's pocket. So I like Connor to score in this game. 3:45-ish. Yeah.
And that's what your video is going to be? All try scorer tips?
Yeah, I think there's some reasons to like him on the right edge as well. But yeah, there's a lot going on around Kickow and Critter, and I think Tracy can be the beneficiary. So, yeah.
Any extra thoughts here, Gerard?
Yeah, I just think that as much as I don't like the Dragons this year, I think when you look at their squad, their depth, everything... They're a youthful squad, but they don't have a lot of experience when you think about a lot of those young players coming through. But there's always got to be an upset.
Yeah, are you sniffing it?
In Vegas.
I'm kind of sniffing it too.
I honestly am. I have picked them to come last, the Dragons this year.
Yeah, we were both keen.
But the pressure is all the Bulldogs, right?
Yeah.
Like they should run away with this.
Yeah.
But, punters, if you like some money, I mean... I would be leaning, if it was at home here in Australia, I'd definitely be leaning toward the Bulldogs. But there's always an upset in Vegas. I feel like there's always, or it's going to be a very close game. So, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it'll be a lot closer. And it also looked like the Bulldogs had done something very different to what every other team has done when they went over there. They publicly publicly showed that the boys enjoyed themselves over the weekend, which I'm not against, but it also can bring you. It's put it onto the players now. All right, we let you do what you wanted to do and go watch some Eagles, go watch and have some fun, have some drinks and go, have a punt. But now it's back on them.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a good point.
If they don't perform here, there's going to be a lot of backlash. And they would have spoke about that, I would say.
Yeah.
Geraldo would have come out and talked about that. But that's a lot of pressure on them.
I think, too, after the way the Dragons finished last year, they're going to come in wanting to make a statement.
And the Charity Shield 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that too,
They got pumped by a reserve grade team. So.
Yep. There's a little bit of me, it's going to be, Val will be on Critters side?
Yeah, no, Val will be up against Sherry.
Yeah, I think he'll pull him apart. I think Val will pull him apart. But I think Critter will have a day as well. So I think it's going to be a lot closer than we think.
Oscar, this field's a bit more narrow because it was built for NFL.
Yep.
And they weren't thinking about rugby league.
What?
Yeah, I know. Go figure.
Serious?
Does that narrow field kind of change your opinion on any of these teams here?
It hasn't been spoken about this year, whereas the last 2 years, it was all anyone wanted to talk about is that the fields were narrower and what that was going to mean. I backed Tane Tuapiki to score for the Wars on the right wing in this game last year for the multi-leg.
Famously.
Yeah. And he had 2 chances where I was like, damn it. He's in. Sorry, Rich. We'll work for you, sir. There were 2 chances he got where in the vision it's like, yeah, sweet, he's going to get around there and score. And he ran out of room. So, yeah, I think it is an element to consider. I mean, maybe I think it affects the Cowboys more so out of these 4 teams. I was going to ask you, Jarrell, you can smell a bit of an upset in that second game. I think there's reason to like the Knights here in this one to cause a stinky upset as well.
I like that as well.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you like some money, that's where it probably is.
I like money.
Putting the Knights into the Dragons. I don't know what that comes to, but this
Knights
is an unpopular opinion punting podcast. Like it's. And
let me tell you,
to be honest, you lose round 1, it's not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? So both, if it is the Cowboys and the Bulldogs, it's not the end of the world.
Dragons into the Knights, 7:47.
That's juicy.
It's not the world.
You just audibly gasped when you saw that.
It's not the world.
That is juicy.
Yeah,
and
it just looks gross.
it does look gross. It does.
Make him 13 plus then. You might as well.
But I just feel like it's going to be, these games are going to be, I don't see a blowout in these 2. I feel like they're going to be tight, and there could be an upset.
I reckon Fletcher Sharp in at 6. If we go back to that first game and talk a little bit about Knights v Cows, the biggest concern for the Cowboys is probably their middle. Once fatigue sets in, they've got a lot of big immobile forwards that feel the pressure once they're forced into repeat efforts. And I think looking at how the Knights are rolling out here with Fletcher Sharp at 6, when he played at 6 in the trials, he looked like Ryan Pappenhausen. He followed the ball like a shadow. Everywhere the ball went, he was just following it around. He was like, literally, if Jarrell's my ball carrier, I'm like standing right behind him here, receiving offloads. And every time he got a crappy little offload, even if there was nothing on, he's so quick.
Well, does the mullet make him look quicker though?
100% it does.
Like it just looks like
Without a doubt.
Gets that breeze behind it.
Gives you the optical 5K.
Yeah, he is lightning, and he is.
And
he
the
is
stress,
good on the right.
he gets the ball and he makes 2 steps, and even if he's not going anywhere, the 4 closest defenders to him crap their pants because they've got to be they've got to check him. And I think that's we're talking about the Knights don't have an organising halfback and what's their attack going to look like. To me, it feels like they're going to go offloads into Fletcher Sharp, weird, crabbing, awkward run into a quick play the ball, and then it's KP or Brown can choose, and one of those is going to see something they like on a half break.
Both of them are going to...
And one of them's going to nail... I kind of like it. So I'm
shorter
leaning
fields.
towards
I
the
just
Knights.
feel like Dylan Brown. And Tommy did, and this is around their areas of
Run.
ball running. Like this is their area, so it's going to be. They're going to have to play very direct if the fields are a bit shorter, like we spoke about. That hasn't been talked about this year, but those 2 will. I think they'll run a lot.
Sounds like our multi's starting to take shape already, and we're not even that far into the show. How good. Let's move on to just have a quick look at the Perth Bears, who made a bit of a signing yesterday, bringing in Sorensen to boost their back row a little
Great
bit.
pickup.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Perth in the preview shows, but like we're getting very close to them being part of this competition. So the list now, you got Nick Meaney there, Sean Russell, Tyrone Wishart.
Did they get the love muscle?
Yeah. Toby Sexton. What are your initial thoughts on how this is starting to take shape?
They got Curran as well?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
I mean, just like the Dolphins, you're never going to know until they get there. They don't have they've got probably 10 players now.
They've got about 13, 14.
Yeah. So they're probably starting to, as we were sort of panicking last year for them, a lot of people we were like, well, they don't really have a lot of signings, do they? But they obviously have stepped their game up a little bit. And I'm sure there's a lot more in talks at the moment, but they're going to need to start speeding the process up, because the jump from, having NRL players to second tieries, if they're not good enough, you're going to struggle there, because like we've seen with the Dolphins, when some of their big signings got injured, they really struggled to carry the weight of that. So, I think we're going to see teething problems with the Bears. They're going in the right direction, but we're always going to see teething problems in the first couple of years for them.
Who's their feeder club? Do we know?
I don't know much about it. It goes on
Is
over
it
there.
North? Does not.
No, I think it's. Is it? Am I right to say that they got East Tigers?
That rings some sort of bell.
Google that, Rich.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll have it in a look.
I'm pretty sure they got East Tigers here in Brisbane.
Obviously the North Sydney Bears.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
and then Brisbane Tigers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
So that's a great pickup for them, because
That's a hint.
Great system.
I mean, we've seen Melbourne take a lot of players from there over the years.
Yep.
Then obviously they moved away from there, and I believe that if you've got a good following, if you've got a good pool of kids to choose from that are local in Brisbane, you're always going to have some kind of success. It's just the fact that they've got to move away. That's the big one, at a young age. But these kids these days are pretty resilient.
Yeah.
Like they're confident, man. They know what to
Having
do.
a team in both leagues as well.
Yeah,
to
it's nice.
get pull talent from is pretty darn
Yeah,
good.
it is. So they've done well there.
I like how they're getting guys like utility guys, like early on.
That's the way rugby league's going, I feel like.
But also in
Positionless
terms
footy.
of in terms of building a new roster and not knowing what it's going to look like at positions 28, 29 and 30, I'm grabbing guys like Scott Sorensen, who I can play at lock, prop or back row.
Correct.
I'm getting Meaney, can play 6, centre or 1. Tyrone Wishart can play 9, 14, 6, 7. I think they got Josh Curran, who can play anywhere in the forward pack. I think they're grabbing Sia Talakai from the Sharks. Exactly the same thing. So they're getting genuine first graders who can cover multiple positions. So then if a gun 7 comes around, they go, all right, stuff it. I'll play Sexton at 6, I'll put Wishart at 9, and I'll grab this 7.
Yeah.
Or if a 9 comes on, I'll go, all right, we'll just run Wishart and Sexton in the halves. Let's get that 9, wait, see what happens.
Yep.
So I kind of like it. I think it's smart.
Do you like their logo?
Love
So we
it.
spoke about this in the group chat, and
Love
it was
it.
Fogs and I are pretty keen
I
on
think
it, but I
it
know
goes
you
hard
guys
as
are.
I don't care. I don't care.
Gerald had strong thoughts.
What did I say about it?
You hated it.
Yeah.
You said some
With
slurs.
a passion. Yeah, you did.
Was I drunk that day?
I won't rule it out. They've
Sorry,
also
Perth Bears. They haven't even come to competition, and I'm
they've signed that Amali Bitugane, the Tanzanian that debuted for the Cowboys last year.
Oh,
who
yeah, yeah.
looked
Yep.
very good. He's playing in the Super League right now, but
Is he?
I'm excited to see him come back. I thought he was a
Big athletic boy.
he was fun to watch last year.
They got a good mix of young and old, I think. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
on
great
paper.
foundation,
Yeah.
if you will.
The building blocks are there.
Yeah.
Before we take a break and get to the mailbag, let's just quickly look at the state of our great game, because
Yeah, you got some numbers here, don't you?
the NRL released a really interesting article yesterday on the website talking about the revenue and some big numbers to throw out here. Try to keep up. I know it's a lot here, but
PVL's got his ruler out, hasn't
he has, well, indeed. So the revenue has more than doubled since 2016, increasing from 391 million to just shy of 850 million. Club distributions have almost tripled since 2016. Net assets are way up. Why this is interesting is because the NRL is going towards a new TV deal next year, potentially. So getting away from Foxtel and Nine.
Yep.
I'm wondering if we're going to get some sort of subscription service like we have with the American sports. Do you guys think that's something that they could potentially bring in, like a DAZN or NBA League Pass?
Or EPL with Stan.
Yeah, with Stan, because when you look on boards online, people are sick of paying $50 a month for KO.
Well, it's even more than that now, I think.
Yeah.
It's gone up.
$59 or something.
DAZN own like Foxtel now as well. So
that's
that's
a good
something to
point.
consider.
Yeah, true.
So it could 100% go over that way.
Yeah, just go to Stan. It'd be good. I could just watch soccer.
I'd be in favour of that.
I'd be in favour of that because I watch so much.
Yeah.
So much.
And
other
that's
sports
expensive
on it.
in itself,
It is
isn't it?
expensive.
Yeah.
I think I pay for pretty much every platform.
Yeah, I'm getting bent
which is
over.
killing me.
I'm
So
getting bent over.
it would be nice if we could narrow it down.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be people who don't like what they do anyway. So. I mean, if you love rugby league, you're going to go subscribe for it. It doesn't matter. What's the numbers there? We're increasing from $3.91, so $840.
It's a fair jump.
It's a fair chunk.
In what, 9 years?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fair chunk. Would you see it go backwards if their subscription come out? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the percentage of people is that still watch free to air and only watch free to air. I'm not really sure.
there's a lot of people.
A lot of
I've got
oldies.
mates who
I think I reckon
refuse
it'll be
to.
more than we'd think.
Yeah, I've got people who refuse. Like, I've got mates who go, "No, I'm not paying that," and they'll just jump on someone else's.
Or just
Do you
go to the
reckon,
pub. Or,
could it ever end up like there'd be a lot of footy fans who only watch their team?
Yeah.
Can you not
True.
can I pay X amount and then I can get the streaming rights to every Rabbitohs game for this year, but I
Yeah.
don't pay for anything else?
You can do that with the US.
Oh, if I
sports.
turned up to your
Yeah.
house, I'd punch you in the face.
I'm not saying I would.
You do that anyway.
No, I'm not saying I'll punch you. I'm saying I'd punch that friend in the face.
Hey, want to come over and watch the footy?
What? We're going what? Oh, God.
Do you get the feeling that they're just trying to dunk on the AFL
Well-
by putting these numbers out too?
That's I want to get to
correct.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no reference point. Like we read this, we have 391 to 845 million. That sounds like a lot of money. That could be half as much as what a professional sport should be making at that time. Like, we just don't know.
I think the AFL's sweating though.
Is it?
Over the weekend on one of the Channel 9 morning footy shows where they talk about both codes, Caro Wilson and Roy Masters went at it talking about which league sort of has the stronghold in Australia. I think AFL, the way it's copied, Magic Round,
Origin.
opening round,
Round zero,
Origin,
yeah.
I think they're like, NRL's onto something here.
Well, we have an extra. Like, you put it this way, they've tried Origin. Well, I'm not going to get into this because this is not an AFL podcast, but they've tried and it didn't work. I'd be sweating too, like if I was the AFL, because we constantly keep coming up with ideas that the Vegas thing is. I mean, I know AFL people who watch the Vegas, it's because it's something to enjoy and it's in a different country. It's on at a great time for us and we're on the world stage. I don't see that. I don't think AFL need that right now. I think they've still got pretty good following down there.
Well, they got the attendance. That's what rugby league doesn't have.
That's because rugby league, I would say, is a low economic sport though. Like, I would say that a lot of people who watch rugby league can't afford to go to and buy memberships. That's just the truth of the matter.
But memberships aren't a big thing in rugby league.
No,
AFL pushes it hard.
They're starting to push now. I think the Broncos, we've hit 70,000.
Yeah.
Which for the first time ever. So like, it's crazy. Like, they're starting to grow, and what comes with that is having people at your club that people want to follow. So, dare I say his name, but Reece Walsh is a movie star in his own right. Latrell Mitchell, Oh, God. It's getting exciting. But that's where we're at.
Yep.
That's where we're at. And I think AFL are sort of falling just a tad.
For sure. It was only this time last year PVL put out a little memo to the president
Oh, yeah.
12 months ago. So
Yeah, he did.
look how far we've come.
I can't imagine he'll do that this year.
All right, let's take a quick break. We've got a lot to jump into with the mailbag. NRL Unpopular Opinions, Ryan Cook, Liam Fogarty, Oscar Panafex, Strau Yao Yi. The mailbag is taken off, fellas. We're getting people writing in every week.
And it's not all hate comments.
No, which
It's
is a
some of it
first.
Can we
still
start
is.
a PO box so they can start sending
I
stuff?
want to get like a phone and people just call them.
Yeah, but I want people, what I'm saying is I want people to send us free stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Good save.
Thank you.
Nice.
Well, today I've really had this thing and it's just I can't get out of my system. So anyway, go on.
We got a long one to get through here. This is from a man called Carl Tiley. He's written War and Peace for us. This is about 600 words. Dear JYY.
Oh, he called me by my nickname.
Aimed right at you, mate. First off, big fan.
That's it, and that's the mail.
That's it.
I think that means of the show. I think he's talking about of the show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Second off, you've fallen in the power rankings after some of your takes in last week's episode. She's a long way back too. I'm going to need you to walk back some of these takes if you value this fan. We'll stop there. Do you value your fans?
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a few at home, ceiling ones. So
Only fans.
yeah, only. Oh gosh. This is called Unpopular Opinions for a reason, Carl, with a K. So I'm just going to run with what I said.
Let's start with the Warriors. Jumping off now, question mark. Really question mark.
Yeah.
All you've been through over the last 3 years. Poor timing, poor call. Oscar's hair smell can't have been that bad.
Yeah, correct.
Was it to rattle you that much?
I was using my missus shampoo as well. It smelled great.
Garnier
actually.
Fructus.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a sponsor here.
There was almond oil in there. All right? It's not good.
Webby, depth across the park. The softest draw in the comp are now Barney's last year. Pull your head in, pal.
Yeah, pull it, Giraffe.
He's going for it. The knockout
I'll
blow.
pull it.
God, he's still going.
Yeah, I'm still going here. I'm still going. Storm missing the 8, rocks in your head, respectfully, of course. Jerome Hughes not playing as many games as he used to. Definition of consistency.
Oh, yeah,
He's listed
this is good.
all the years here. 39 tries in the last 4 seasons. Haven't fact-checked this, but I'd hazard a guess to say that's the most by any half during that time. And while we're at it, here we go for our man, Fogs.
Hey?
Hughes not making Queensland Origin. Please, walks into that team.
Well,
love the show. Don't be sorry. Be better.
Okay, well, I'm not sorry, Carl. Jerome Hughes does not walk into that Queensland team. A, because he's already ruled himself out. And B, because he says and he admits he doesn't get it. So, I mean, you're really taking Tommy Dearden out of that team who's literally bled on the field and won an Origin for the Maroons. Carl, I love you, big dog. You're
Don't upset him.
important man in this company, and but you're wrong, okay? And it's just you can talk all the New Zealand you want, but don't you dare come at me talking Queensland.
And please pay us next week.
How?
Please pay us.
Gerald, any thoughts there on
Yeah,
the
look,
last stuff?
we're always going to have people like Carl, all right?
We love Carl.
and we love Carl. This is why we have the show. And to go and do a little bit of a U-turn on the fans, I love this stuff. This is why we do these podcasts, because we want people's opinions and we want to have our clash. We want to clash heads. It's the best. I've put my nuts on the line. Carl's put his on the line now. So what's going to happen is at the end of the year, one's going to be right and one's going to be wrong. And I'm happy. Look, I've had a lot of failures in my life. They've only led to success, Carl. That's all they've done.
All right, let's get to Nevada Costello, who's chimed in on the Facebook comments. In 10 years, will there be any Australian players in Origin, or will it be players playing for different countries?
Origin spelled Oragin.
I understand. He's probably got other stuff to do, so he's probably typing very fast.
He's holding a fish in that photo.
No autocorrect. Well, he's probably fishing. That's probably what he's
fish fingers.
He's like, hold on. I actually don't understand that question. In 10 years,
Any Australian players in Origin? So he's saying now with the new rules, is it just going to be filled with non-Australian, I don't know, ethnicity players?
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
Grumpy.
Nevada, yes, there will still be Australians playing.
Yeah, there will be.
The best Australian
Yeah, probably the
best.
Yeah,
Sprinkle of a bit of Pacific Islander and just enough to really rev your tractor.
Yep.
Richard Trindle. My question is that the coaches and team captain are made to do a post-match interview. I think it's about time the referee and the linesman should be made to do a post-match interview as well, so they can be asked the hard questions by the press.
Oh, no. No. I love your work, Richard, and thank you for commenting on our putting in a mailbag. But, mate, I think they cop enough. Like, imagine if we got them to do interviews afterwards. People like yourself, Richard, would be pizzling them in comments. So,
what are you going to get out of it?
Yeah, what does it do?
Oh, Gerard, why'd you make that call? Because I thought it was the right call.
The other thing is,
Oh, we hate you.
it's like, I understand that they're professionals, but they do make mistakes, and we talk about refs on here all the time because sometimes it's the agenda, right? But you just
because they ruined me multi.
yeah. Well, that's probably why everyone else is angry. They make mistakes. They're human beings. They've still got to get it right. We've got all the technology in the world to try and stop that now. So I don't think we need them on the mics. I think I think we just leave them where they are.
What would the refs equivalent of full credit to the boys be?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I think we've got to come up with something there. It's a good question, though.
Craig Jackson. This is, I don't know.
I don't think this is a question. I think this is just a fever
statement?
dream.
A statement, yeah.
Should I
Okay.
do a character voice?
Yeah, go on.
Do it.
I played football in the 80s, 90s, and the age of pansies. Sorry, boys, but the young fellas got fast and stronger and had mad skills, but played the ref and not the game. I remember saying, got your number, C-bomb. The next run, and it was all over them, and next set I'm running straight at him. He would always pass his next run. Thank you, Craig. I don't know what to do with that one.
I would say I would agree that there's some of them are pansies a little bit. Some.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
Is he saying the young players now are
Pansies.
better? Oh, they're pansies now.
Oh,
Yeah,
now.
but they're
we're in
fu-
the age of pansies.
Oh, okay. We're in the age of pansies.
They're
he's also-
faster and stronger.
Yeah, but then he's referring to the
Yeah.
pansies from when he
Contradicts
played.
himself a bit.
I think someone get Granddad's phone off him, please.
No, Craig, we love that you listen. Thank you for commenting the mailbag. We need more comments like this, people. Please keep them coming. I can't answer the question though.
And the last one, you can answer this one. John Gardner, can the Bronx win the grand final?
Oh, I know who John Gardner is. He's a massive Broncos fan. Huge.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Yeah. I think he's called, and he's a big Wynnum Manly Seagulls fan as
Shout
well.
out.
So yeah, big shout out to Johnny Gardner. I think he's got a page. It's called Wynnum Woo Woo or Bronco Woo Woo.
Oh, cool. Yeah, mad.
I'm dead serious.
Mad super fan.
Yeah.
Yes, John, 100% they can.
Obviously, you're asking the right crowd here.
Yeah.
I think, or the wrong crowd. Yeah, we absolutely think the Bronx can win.
I think we'll hear from John a few times
Whole
this year.
damn thing. He left us a really nice one as well, saying we do a great job that I didn't include.
Oh, I
as
did
well.
see that, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone seen it, so I'll give John a shout out. He has a motorbike and a car that is all Bronco stuff. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have seen that online.
Yeah. Or if you've seen him driving around anywhere, but he's got both. He's a huge Broncos fan. So,
Okay.
Thank you, JG.
What was he expecting us to say? Like,
No, John, stop that. Don't say anymore.
All right, let's jump into our first multi of the year. But before we do that, we got to at least start to nail down this punishment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bit of ground rules.
Can we throw it to the mailbag as well?
Well, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So, if you're listening to us for the first time, Fogg's got a tattoo last year.
Sure
because
did.
He had the worst multi record. He's got a little Canberra milk on his ankle that he loves every single day of his
Threw out my
life.
hip trying to put it on the desk last week, so I'm not
But
going to do
basically,
that
what
again.
happened last year is someone got a tattoo. That's how bad it got. So,
And you weren't kind.
no. Well,
No, you weren't. No, you were relatively
I'm
kind.
going to say this. I put my hand up and I said, I don't know if we should do that. I did say that in the group. I said I wanted him to get a tattoo, but I was pretty worried about it. Anyway,
was
got it.
Significant others approving.
Yeah,
that's
it
what.
was.
You too.
Yeah, yeah.
Rich might even had something to do with it.
Little cow with Viking horns.
Yeah.
Adorable.
I suppose what we're trying to ask the mailbag for next week,
There's
or
a
even
hole in
having
the
a,
carton.
Yeah, the lines don't line up.
or even having a conversation right now. What are we going to do?
Well, I have a little suggestion.
Oh,
This
okay.
only came to me on my drive in this morning,
like
and
it.
this slipped through the net.
You said you were angry on the way in.
Yeah, I was very mad. And I don't know if you guys saw this last year, but the bye round hosted a sprint race
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that had all the journos.
journos,
Yeah, lots of NRL famous people.
Yep.
Suggestion is whoever has the worst record, we try and get him into that race.
Oh.
Is that a punishment?
Oh, yeah,
or,
because
I
we've got
don't
a
know.
little inside man there.
Yeah.
A bit of a connection.
We can do that.
Uncle Ned and Jammer.
No, I'm not a big fan of physical stuff.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah. Like the last thing I want to do, because I'm so competitive, is get in that race
And lose to
No, not lose.
Pete
Hurt,
Bedell.
Buzz
hurt
Rothfield.
myself. I don't give. I don't
Buzz
care.
retired.
I don't care if I lose. I don't care if I lose. It doesn't bother me. Like
You don't want to hurt yourself.
No, I don't
In
want
a
to hurt
sprint.
myself.
Come on. You
Take it off and snap my hammy
you
or
got a-
something.
you got a 40-metre
My
dash in
Achilles. No, I don't. I can tell you that much.
about-
If it was to the bar, yes.
Oh, I don't hate that idea, Ryan.
Okay.
I
I don't
like
hate it.
I like it. What if the loser has to get like an iconic rugby league haircut?
That's a pretty good idea.
What are we talking? Like,
well, I mean, I guess it would be different
the
for
hairiest guy on the show.
different
he
people.
loses out.
yeah.
I think the only person
Give me an example of one you like.
Well, the initial one I had was just a full Slim Shady sort of
blonde.
Yeah, bronze-side blonde.
Wow.
but I mean, Oscar's spends a lot of time on his hair, so I wouldn't want to mess him up too much.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't think there's a couple of I don't like the last one because it doesnn't benefit me really. 'Cause I'm the reasons why. The one really only benefits him. Like it's his hair.
Yeah.
So it's none of us really going to care.
Or should we come up with an individualized
Oh my
punishment
god!
for each person?
This is a great idea. This is a great idea.
The ball is rolling
hurts.
here.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so listeners, if you can think of it, God, if you made it this far through the show, first of all,
Credit to you.
thank you. Shout out.
We'll
Love you
clip this up
lots.
though. If
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
mailbag,
Give
for
us
next
some
week.
suggestions. What would be the worst punishment for each of us individually? You've learnt a little bit about us over the last few years. Me, clearly, I'm vain as hell. So yeah, haircut for me would be a killer punishment.
I didn't know that you were vain.
What is the
Give us
what is an
something.
equally I guess insufferable punishment for the boys on the panel here?
Jarrell's claustrophobic. I remember
Oh
that.
no!
Get him in a broom cupboard somewhere.
I'll kill. No, I can't do it.
Fogs, yours is going to have to be you
getting
have
sweaty.
to. You've got to bat for 24 hours straight in the nets. 48.
Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Yeah, we got some ideas. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's pick a multi for these Vegas games.
And this is the first.
The first one?
So we're off the mark with this.
We're
one.
off the mark.
Okay.
So we're going in blind. Firstly.
Yeah.
So we don't even know what we're getting. Okay.
Pressure's on.
The pressure is on.
I'll start. I've got a leg already,
Should
so I'll
we?
start.
Can we say this also? Because every week someone's going to jump in first and get the best odds or something. You know what I mean? Someone's going to go. So should we have an order about each week? So you go first, second, third, fourth.
Yeah, I like that.
I respect that.
Well, I don't want this to be my first one because you guys definitely wouldn't have
Backpedaling
picked this
already.
leg.
Well, okay, so I came last
So you
year.
go first.
So
Okay.
I'll take
You
first
can have the
pick
first
in the
pick.
draft
Yep.
then. In the Knights Cowboys game, I'm going to have Bradman Best / Jackson Purdue to combine for 1+ try. It's $1.73.
Wow. Is that a new?
Duos market.
Yeah.
Is that new?
Yeah, we've got a couple
Oh,
of
that's
combos.
awesome.
It might have come through late last year.
Big fan of that.
So you can pick two players, either of them to
Yeah.
score a
Okay.
try.
Big fan. All right.
Yeah.
Fogs, you're off the mark. Then.
What was the two? Purdue and Best.
Yep.
Nice.
So, Ross, Oscar, you were next worst, I think, last year.
Yeah, or we can do that. If
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, and then we'll just go bang, bang,
Yep.
bang, and then it just moves down one each week,
Yep.
so we know.
Same market. Two try scorers combined for one or more try, but in the other game, Dogs Dragons, I'm taking Marcelo Montoya on the left wing, and I'm taking Connor Tracy, as I mentioned earlier. I think the Dogs are going to look a lot down their left edge this year, using Critter's hands and Kickout's gravity as a decoy.
What's that paying?
Montoya and Tracy, I think one each is about $1.62, $1.70, so similar kind of price to yourself.
Yep. Okay, we got that one in. Jarrell.
I am going to go. I'm going to go with. I reckon who's playing on the. Is it?
For which game?
No, the Bulldogs. I actually don't know. So I'm probably going to go.
For Stings or what?
I'm probably just going to go a margin.
Which game are we talking?
Margin boot. The Canterbury Bulldogs versus St. George. And I like... Oh, I'm going to contradict myself. I don't think I can do that. How do we... Last year, didn't we come up with players that... Where would that be in the... To score to a certain amount of points? Remember...
That might be a specialty market
is it?
for...
They may not have that up yet either.
that's
Origin and Grannies.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's
Scoring
go...
markets.
Let's go with... Oh, man, I can't be that. What was the cutoff to? $1.20, hey?
Yeah.
$1.40.
What was it? $1.40?
Yeah, and geez, Oscar
Aye,
flirted with that
aye,
line a few times.
Yeah, you did a lot last year, didn't you?
Hey,
I don't think I can get off to a bad
if it's on the line, it's in, boys.
I'm going to... You know what?
Line is out.
I'm going to
Well, it depends which line you're talking about.
I'm going to go with what I said before. I'm going to stay away Canterbury Bulldogs St. George. I'm going to go Newcastle to beat North Queensland.
Just straight on the nose.
on the
at
nose.
2:45.
This is a fast start.
Yeah, I think I just need a bit of value out of the blocks, and I can't go back on the punters, what I said. So I'm not a dog.
Okay.
I said it'd be an upset.
I'm going to go the Dragons line, but I might make it an alternate line just to make it a little bit safer.
Oh, I hope Tommy Dearden doesn't watch this. He's going to hate me for that.
I think he's got more important things to be doing right now, to be fair. He's probably not sure.
No, he would tell me.
I'll go the Dragons plus 9.5, $1.75. So with those four, this is a big start for us. $14.09 for these 4 legs.
Hey,
It's good areas.
It is. We've got Bradman Best, Jackson Purdue to have 1+ try combined.
I like that one. Yeah.
Knights to win. Tracy Montoya in the other game, 1+ try combined. And
Don't like that one so much.
No, I do. Sorry. I was just letting him get it away.
And the Dragons plus 9.5, $14.09.
$14.09 to
very
start
much.
off. Wouldn't it be nice just to get out of the blocks, punters?
It
Come
would make
on.
the rest of it a lot easier.
I think we went 3 from 4 in Vegas last year. Was Martin the one that let us down?
Tane, maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's all right. It's not on your skin.
Nah.
It almost was.
And where can we
Thanks, Jack.
find the multi-dral?
You can find it in the feed.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Oh, you can't.
That's the feed is the blue teams.
All right. Well, where do we find it then, folks?
You find it. Well, it's going to be in open groups.
There we go.
And it's probably going to be on someone's profile.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But more importantly, it's on the orange app. It's not on the blue app.
Sorry.
That feed can.
Will it be on the socials too? We're getting little tiles on it for our multis this year.
Oh,
We-
buddy,
yes, we do
we'll
have
look at
that.
The designers and see what we can come up with.
Hey.
Lastly, last bit of business. Fogs, you got a tipping comp up and running. We're
Yes.
still waiting for a couple of members to join us.
Well, we're going to set up the tipping comp this year with the 4 of us, so we can actually track who knows the most ball, and yeah, we can actually have tangible numbers on it. So yeah, keep an ear out. I'll probably be updating you as we go.
Where would we put that so they can?
That's just a little nugget for the audio, I reckon.
Okay.
Just cheeky little nugget.
Righto. Or even we could just add it. I'll add it to my socials.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can click on the link and jump in and see if you can beat us.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Be
That's
nice.
it.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you, Fogs. That might do us for this
Thank
week.
you, gentlemen. Round one's
We're
here.
back.
Let's get it. Bye-bye.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website